Thank you, Mr. Mayor. There's enough heat in this chamber today, and one request that before I start addressing the MFTS, I would just request everybody to remain a bit neutralized and keep their volume and accent a bit acceptable for the other members. It'll be nice because we are in a tough situation. We're talking about medium-term financial strategy, and the argument is just growing and growing and heating up. So that's my request. That's number one. On the investment program, I align with Councillor Brown as far as the not suspending the investment completely is concerned. Of course, I understand that we're talking about one particular area that shouldn't be brought in as a suspense to this chamber. But I believe that going forward, we should not just lock it as a part of the strategy. We should just keep it open to discuss from case to case. So we do not ignore important issues while we are tackling the financial situation. On the 11 million budget deficit, I am surprised, and I like to say that last year, and if I'm not wrong, there was a medium-term financial strategy that was discussed in this chamber. And I'm surprised how come when we reached out to the 9 million reserves last year, we did not see this deficit coming up. And from that point onward until the July 2023, as of this meeting, we're still discussing to bridge the gap. I think this not only counts upon the confidence of our residents who are depending on us, paying us the council tax and the parking charges and all the revenue that this council makes. I think it'll not be fair on our part and for our residents to just bring back the similar situation over and over in this council. I think it's a critical time to find a solution that is sustainable and long-term. So on the strategy of this medium-term strategy, I mean, I have a question to say that was there any plan drafted on the 11 million gap for the entire previous year? And if there was, and if that can be brought to the executive meetings or overview and scrutiny meeting next time, so we can understand how to explain to our resident why we are here once again this year. And cutting on the services and addressing the asset rationalization, the plan that has that is on the number 9. I feel that that should have a priority and that should be addressed even before we come to cut down any services for our residents, or because the survey that is out with the residents, they quite feel that you're asking them to either cut their arm off or the leg off or the hand off. There are not many optimistic options. We do understand that this financial situation is tough, but I think the solutions are not creative enough. The medium-term financial strategy is not speaking to the enlarged vision or even the future picture, because it'll be a repeated mistake if next year, same time, we're talking about the budget deficits once again. So that will be my request, to prioritize the asset rationalization, continue to discuss the investment as they're needed, don't completely block it, and also finally to the budget timelines that are discussed as a point 1 in this strategy, if they can be shared with us, the other members, so we know what's going on. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Councillor.